Hey everybody, it's Dave here from Dragonhill Games, and this is the second video of the Mystery Booster, a local game store version opening. If you're looking for the first one, and actually the more longer one, it's up here. I'll post that right there. In this one, we're kind of just going to go through everything a little bit faster. Last video was like half an hour, so kind of get through things a little bit faster this time. But of course, we'll stop and look at all the awesomeness that we find inside of this box. So again, if you guys aren't familiar with the mystery boosters, it's a total reprint set. Everything in this set is a reprint, and there is 1,815 cards in this. This is the local game store version, so it doesn't have the playtest cards. It has a foil in the spot where the playtest convention version cards were. So, like I said, 1,815 cards possibly in the set. And there's 100, basically every card's in its own slot. There's 121 possible cards in every single slot. So this slot that Defiant Ogre's in, there's 121 cards that draw from a pool that could be in this slot. So totaling 1,815 cards. Again, we're just gonna kind of go through and stop on some of the awesome stuff. So Tireless Tracker, nice little rare for this. And a foil mana well sliver, pretty sweet. So yeah, I just had leftover meatloaf for lunch. It was fantastic. Meatloaf's like one of those things that's always better the next day. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Tell me, hey, tell me what you had for lunch in the comments section below. Demonic Tutor, sweet, nice, really happy about that. Wow, fantastic, I'm gonna put that there. Quest with the Gravelord. Demonic Tutor, yeah, I knew that was in there, but wasn't sure, you know, how many of those, or the chances of getting those would be. Master Transmuter is a pretty sweet rare as well. Extra Barazka, no one cares. Rescue from the Underworld in the foil slot. Man, check out the other video that I did. Like I said at the beginning, I posted it there, sort of up in the corner, but I'll put a link in the description of this video if you want to check that out too. That box was off the freaking hook. Like, there was like 300 bucks worth of stuff in that box. Just crazy, crazy stuff. Check it out. Ingot Chewer. Hooting Mandrills. Hooting Mandrills. Bounding Crassus. This thing's cool. I like that card. Helm of Awakening, nice. So that's definitely cool to get there for sure. Champion of the Parish. It was like a weird dual deck printing. It was saying the other video, like it's bizarre some of the printings they chose. Like, why not just, I mean, we're going to reprint this and put a set symbol on. Why don't we put the original? Do the original. Why? What's with the dual deck? Foil Glittering Wish. Cool. So yeah, check that other video out. It was off the hook. I could not believe the value I got out of that box. Just insanity. And if this box is anywhere like that, then man, oh man, this is just good, solid value, you know, for the money that you're spending financially, right? Terminate. Bow of Nylea. Audric Lunar Commercial, and a foil Boundless Realms. It's going to win the M sets, M13. Okay. Yeah, doing a bunch of drafts for this in my store this weekend. Really looking forward to that. Swords to Plowshares. Swords to Plowshares. Always like a big drafts in the store. Should be good times. This is going to be kind of a crazy set to draft. I mean, so many cards in this set. How do you really know, right? Like Great Furnace. Martyr's Bond. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. And a Gravecrawler. Again, the dual deck version. Okay. Foil Celestial Dawn. It's cool that some of these old cards, foils of like these old cards that, you know, were really hard to come by before. So I actually opened a foil Funeral Charm in the last box opening video for this. And, you know, those are pretty rare, right? Like Funeral Charm, I think, is an uncommon, but the foils of them set so far, so long ago. I mean, originally printed in Visions, which didn't have any foils. Crop Rotation didn't have any foils. Thrun the Last Troll. All right, that's pretty cool. And a Nissa Voice of Zendikar, also very nice. Nice to get some of this in Pioneer. Foil Flamekin Harbinger. Man, that would have been something back when Risen Reef decks were just coming on the scene. But yeah, like I said, some of those older foils, like that Funeral Charm, I mean, those were pretty scarce. So, because it was only reprinted once in like Time Shifted, so had a very low count on foils, and that's a card that gets used in various formats. So really cool to, have some foils of these older cards. Manamorphose. So Manamorphose, and another Tireless Tracker. A foil Lightning Storm. It's a second Tireless Tracker in this box so far. Okay. Get this, pack number 8. So there's only 24 packs in these Hyena Umbra. There's only 24 packs in these boxes, right? So keep that in mind when you're going to buy it. But the price on them should be a little bit lower, right, than just a normal booster. I mean, I'm charging less for them for the full box than the normal booster. Per pack price is a little tiny bit higher, but the actual box price, because of the lower pack count in a box, is definitely less. Living Death. And another foil Spike Feeder. So I say that because I got one in my first box too, so that's really cool. It's a combo piece, right? Spike Feeder. All right. On to pack number 9. Okay. Doom Traveler. It's going to be fun to draft this. So a lot of cool cards. There's going to be a lot of cool interactions. Goblin Bombardment. That's another good uncommon. A lot of cool interactions. Xali Pride Mages. Anna Sanctuary. Talran Sky Summoner. And a foil Rocks. Does this get played anywhere? Rocks. 6 mana. We have Rocks deals combat damage to defending players though weren't blocked, and you can regenerate Rocks. Seems like a card that doesn't really get any play. Alright. Did a good job of sealing these up, that's for sure. Jeez. Craziness. Alright. What do we got here? Sprouting Tharnax. Peace Strider. Ancient Ziggurat, that's a good one. Ooh, and the Gitrog Monster. Okay. This is a pretty good pack, right? So Ancient Ziggurat, the Gitrog Monster, and then a foil Braid of Fire. Sweet looking. I know those are worth something too, so foil Braid of Fire, sweet. That was a good pack. I'm impressed. I have been impressed with this set, I gotta say. I think the money is here. Like, I think the value is in these. It'll be interesting to see how much of this stuff gets opened and how much effect it has on the market. I've been saying for a while I do a financial grape shot. But I do a financial videos once a week, right? Got This Week in MTG Finance. Thran Dynamo. Nice. That's a good one. Okay, always need more of those in the store. Rage Reflection Coat of Arms. And another Rescue from the Underworld. Like, did I not get that? I did. Isn't that crazy? I mean, there's supposed to be a 1 in 121 chance of getting any one particular card. I've got 2 of the same, like in the same sort of 10 packs or less, right? But yeah, like I was saying, I do a financial video on this channel. It's called This Week in MTG Finance. So check it out if finance is your thing when it comes to Magic. Just sort of weekly updates, what's kind of been moving the markets and all that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, I've been saying for a while that, I do think that stuff is going to have an effect on the market. I mean, it has to. Silvergill Adept. It has to, right? Anytime you have more supply, if the demand doesn't increase, but the supply increases, it's always going to, affect the market. So, Herald's Horn, that was an expensive one. Wow, okay, that's cool. Courser of Krufix, that's huge in Pioneer right now. So that's good. Nice more of those, and a Changeling Hero foil. All right. So yeah, it remains to be seen, like if, a ton of this stuff gets opened, right? Because if there's just kind of the value like I've been seeing so far, it's a second box, so of course it's a small sample size, right? But I mean, Tragic Slip, if there's a Galvanic Blast, just a lot of good commons and uncommons in here, right? A lot of stuff we need more of. But if, if every box has a ton of value, well, Defense of the Heart, that's a good card. That is expensive. These were really hard to come by. This is what I'm saying, right? Mindspring. And a foil Undead War Chief. Awesome. So if every box just has crazy value like this in it, then I mean the mass box openers are gonna go nuts and just flood the market with this stuff, right? So be wary if you're an investor and you're holding some of these cards that are in this set. I mean, there's so many, so it just kind of remains to be seen. But Darksteel Citadel. But I do think that it's definitely gonna have Sleemfogger Boss and Foil Guerrilla Tactics. Definitely gonna have an impact on the financial markets for sure. I mean, there's no way it can't. There's too good of stuff in here. People are gonna open this stuff, right? So, Vampire Hexmage, Impact Tremors, that's another one we kind of needed more of. Faithless Looting banned in so many places now. Belby's Portal. I think this recently went up. Belby's Portal. Animar. Yeah, see, there's another foil Funeral Charm. Sweet. These were really hard to get, and I bet you they were worth quite a bit of money. Just because the only foil printing was the time-shifted one. Like, the original Visions didn't have foils back in those days. Animar, Soul of the Elements. Good card. So, yeah. Like, there's going to be... Some of the foil prices, for sure, are going to be affected. 100%. Right. Is it always a white card? Let's see. Seems to always be a white card in the first slot. Well, I'm curious. Let's see on the next pack. Of course, there's a ton of fodder in this set, right? I mean, there has to be. There just has to be. There's so many cards in here. Foil Memnite. That's cool. And a Rebel in Riches. All right. Last 8. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Is this a white card on top? Boom. It is. Look at that. It's another white card. All right. Let's see if in the next pack. I'm curious. These slots are like color slotted. Seems to be a lot of white cards in that first slot. Field of Ruin. All right. I mean, we just had Oracle of Nectars. Just had a reprint of Field of Ruin. Star of Extinction. That's cool. It's like $3-4 card. Greater Moss Dog. Terrible. All right. It's going to be a white card. Ba-boom. It is. I wonder if that's a thing. Is the first slot and the second slot always a white card? Is it white, white, blue, blue, black, black? It is. All right. Okay. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. I just figured that out. So we got white, white, blue, blue, black, black, red, red. Wow. This is my second box. It's like a multicolored card. And I just figured that one out. Ding dong. All right, Dave. Carathas, Tyrant of Jund foil. Flying Haste, 7/7. This thing is like outrageously costed at 7 mana. Does this thing get play in Commander? I don't remember ever seeing this. When Tyrant of Jund comes into play, gain control of all dragons and untap all dragons. Other dragon creatures you control have haste. I mean, maybe. Might get played in like Dragon or something. I don't know. Not sure. Alright. So yeah. Ignore my bit of my stupidity there. I had no idea that's how these were slotted. White, white, red, red. Or white, white, blue, blue, black, black, green, green. And then it looks like you get a multicolor, an artifact, and then we get into some of the more sort of rare stuff. Shrouded Lore, Duretti Scrap Savant, and a Celestial Dawn foil. Yeah, so did I get another one of those? Is that my second one? Yeah, weird, right? We got 2 Celestial Dawn foils and 2 Rescue from the Underworld. So, seems a little bit odd. Definitely. Okay. Well-Wisher. Is that new art? I think that's new art. It's new art on Well-Wisher. Some of these cards have new art. Nature's Claim. Yeah. Yeah, so okay. So that's how it's working. Alright. And Al-Halamala Archive. Al-Hamaret's Archive. Spellweavers of Volute. Spellweaver Volute. It's a rare that nobody's heard of. Okay. The Eldest Reborn. It's Surprised at how many sort of recent cards are getting printed here. Yeah, so it looks like you got all 5 colors, 2 of each, then a multicolor, then a artifact, and then we get into some of the more sort of rare cards and things like that. Viashano, a Sandstalker, a Dictate of Heliod, and a Spelltithe Enforcer foil. Okay. No Mana Crypt yet out of 2 boxes. Be really sweet to get one of those, wouldn't it? Of course. It's like the big hit. Savage Punch. Imperious Perfect. Corpse Carapace. Okay, so we got an Audric, a Lunar commercial, and then a foil, a Knowledge Pool. Yargle. Yargle's back, folks. Innocent Blood. That was one that was always really good. Weapons Trainer. A Crystal Ball. Corrupted Conscience. Prey Caesar. Oh, there's the money card. Yes, sir. A foil Sen triplets. Look at that prettiness. Man, those chicks are babes too, right? Foil Sen triplets. So that's the money card in the foil slot. All right. Sweet. That's like half of the box right there. Nice. Yeah, these box openings for this stuff has been fantastic. I'm really impressed with this set, I gotta say. I mean, I got that foil Sen triplets, the Demonic Tutor in this. Nice. Okay, Maelstrom Archangel, a Whelming Wave, and a foil Delay. Also really nice. Sweet. Yes, sir. All right. So that was box number 2. Again, check out box number 1. We had, I think box number 1 was even better, even though we had just some fantastic stuff in this. Wow. All right, make sure you go hit up your LGS for some of this stuff and some drafts this weekend. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. If you're not a subscriber, now's a great time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We post at least 2 videos every week. All right, bye for now.